Tá, vamos ver o que o Hetman tem pra falar pra gente.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Só um pouco.
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Beleza. Estou sem minhas armas
This corridor
novamente.
is for patients. Most
Ah,
of them
tá,
are
fica
here
quieto aí.
now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Ah, será que a
I
gente é
encourage
esquizofrênico?
creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Caraca, mano, a gente tem mais psiquiatra. Você vai me levar aí?
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this.
Ixi!
Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Caraca, isso
We
mesmo
go
que tá
this way,
acontecendo.
Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Cara, faz tudo sentido que ele sabe tudo.
You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying
E
to
como você me disse que o Barry também viu? E aí?
Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained.
Eu vi uma garrafa ali. Eu vi uma garrafa ali. Ah lá, lá em cima. Eu vi. Tá lá em cima. Pô, agora tem eu. Tem eu tô duvidando agora.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see near a peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Ih,
It
achou.
seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather
Ish.
forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
Exatamente.
After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I let him
illness,
talk.
after all.
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Eu quero aquilo lá em cima. Pera aí.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Antes que eu esqueça de pegar.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up.
Cadê?
Maybe that was
Ah,
the
tá.
reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
É o Coringa? Que isso?
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry.
Ih, olha o nome. Ih, é o... Ó,
Elbow strike.
Liu Kang.
Oh, yeah. Ha. Yeah.
A outra.
Get him.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Eu falei que aquela era a sala da televisão, pô. Provavelmente o que ele tá falando é real, cara. Toda vez que a gente tá no sonho e vê a TV, a gente tá vendo a gente. Faz todo sentido. Bem-vindos à pousada Condren Lake. Estamos aqui para oferecer o tratamento especializado que você precisa. No entanto, lembre-se. Peço que amigos e familiares marquem um horário de visita para que não interfira na nossa terapia ou períodos de criatividade. Respeite a privacidade e o espaço pessoal dos outros pacientes, principalmente quando estiverem engajados nos seus processos criativos. Normalmente, nossos pacientes têm problemas criativos duradouros que não serão resolvidos da noite para o dia. Permita-se levar o tempo de que precisar. Lembre-se que o seu tratamento é voluntário e elaborado especificamente para você. A terapia de engajamento e o método associado, o fluxo, funcionam melhor quando você está ativamente engajado no processo de moldagem deles. Em caso de dúvida, não hesite em expressá-lo. Fala, doutor.
My rheumatism is killing me.
Olha quem tá aqui,
There's a
cara.
storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers.
Odin.
Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Que legal, cara.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Ele também quer um manuscrito.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm.
Aha.
Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash. but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Oxi.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Ixi.
Yeah, no. Sorry,
we have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own.
Vou voltar lá pro quarto pra ver o que vai dar.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head. And they're
You know how they get.
Mas esse cara, hein?
The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Something's wrong. I'm not
Hey,
myself.
Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Writing, everything else is blur. I'm trapped in this cabin,
Eu esqueci onde é meu quarto.
but it's always dark outside.
Isso é a gente falando, cara. Isso é a gente
The white
falando.
glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Mano, esses caras. Eu tô sentindo uma. Mano.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir.
Mano, eu tô sentindo que esse lugar aqui não é o que eles acham que é.
Now, are we?
Tô sentindo que isso aqui não é o que parece ser.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old
Caraca, ele
fart hit
bateu
her
nos
hard.
caras, velho.
If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
It's time to pay the piper.
Bateu na moça, velho. Cadê o grandão? Eles deitaram o grandão também?
Come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses, Bert. Since you're so tough, Bert.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna chew your crazy quack ass to shreds!
É o Barry!
Seriously!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch.
Sei lá, acho que é muita coincidência o Barry tá aqui.
But when I got here,
Acho que é muita coincidência o Barry tá aqui, cara. É tudo imaginação nossa mente. Mano.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Ele matou o doutor, velho. E ele gostou.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
O que está se que a gente tá virando, velho? Fez bala. Ah, tá. Ferrou.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Eu sabia que a gente ia usar isso aqui. Mais uma. Boa! O Alan.
I'm here. I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Que isso? Que doideira, velho. Ah, labirinto. Que legal, já comecei mal. Tá. Pra cá. Calma. Não confio no e-mail. Aí, ó. Quebra. Boa, boa. Deixa a pilha recuperar sozinho. Boa. Achei. Caraca, que merda.
On the channel, we turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm.
É o doidinho, pô. Do nada já começou a travar, vai entender.
You get 3 pills in the evening. You'll sleep like a
Bicho chato, cara. Cadê o Al? Que doideira, meu. Você vai... Olha como ele vem rápido. Quem é esse cara? Só que realmente estamos ficando loucos? Aparentemente não. Eu realmente achei, né, por um minuto que era coisa da nossa cabeça. E por que teria armas em um lugar psiquiátrico? Que isso? Tá, só tenho 7 balas. Desculpa, tá começando a complicar. Eu só tenho 9 baterias. Caramba, é tão longe assim o estacionamento? É. Só um lado tá bom, pô. Não precisa ser os dois, não. Faz bala, boa. Cara, esse mapa é muito grande, cara. Que isso, velho? Olha! Pô, tá esperando munição. Tava esperando um flash ou aquele bang. Tudo sim era bom pra caramba. Tem um cara lá e aparece o Al. Não, Al é a gente, pô. Apareceu o Barry. Que jogo gostoso, molecada. Que jogo gostoso. É esse aqui, cara. Espero que o 2 seja não igual, mas melhor.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Ah, meu Deus! Sério, Al. Sério, véi.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Morri, seu cabeçudo. Vou ter que ficar no aberto, velho. Ficar aqui no cantinho não ajuda em nada. Muito, velho.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on! Hey, found a corner!
Vai se ferrar, Barry. Ó.
Ah, no, wait, there's a tree! Here it is!
Me tira daqui. Ó.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Mano, eu também, velho. Eu também acho que eu nunca mais dormi no escuro na minha vida, velho. Que irado, cara. What?
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Barry, fica vivo, Barry, fica vivo, Barry, fica vivo, Barry, fica vivo, por favor. Tá vivo.
God damn it, now talk to me!
Estou todo lascado.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Não acredito. Não acredito que eu perdi minha arma. Não acredito nisso. Mas tava, molecada, cara, esse episódio foi um dos melhores. Esse aqui foi um dos melhores, cara. Adorei esse daqui. Mas eu vou ficando por aqui, molecada. Acho que já deu um tempo suficiente pra esse vídeo. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Não se esqueçam de se inscrever no canal, ativar o sininho. Vídeos toda segunda e quinta, a partir do meio-dia, estarei aqui esperando vocês para mais Alan Wake.